the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Siggy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
What?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, Gerrit Cole. What do you look for here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Number 9, Xavier Edwards.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. On the ground. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Boog, not sure how we analyzed that one, so let's just chalk that up to maybe a big thumb. Okay, we won't mention it again.
And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Foul ball there. Cole was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting third, the right
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
I love watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws,
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Connor Norby getting ready to hit.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Liner caught it second.
Batting third, the
One out man at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Edwards. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Second inning here, no score. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Number 34, Liam Hicks.
Hicks working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason. That one lifted to left. Bellinger in position. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back now in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So digging in, Ben Rice. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 1 out man at first. And next for New York, Austin Wells, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That smash towards center. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Line drive, Adam in center field. We'll move to the third with no score. Back for more from the Bronx. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air. One down.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards. The next to hit, he's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Kyle Stowers.
Drive.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. We're back. This offense had been red hot lately, but not much cooking today, Singy.
Well, you give credit to the pitcher, but they do look a little off balance so far in this one. Dangerous lineup, so I expect they'll get it going here.
And a good start to the inning.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, center field. Marcy drops steps, heads back on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stowers takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and here. Home run number 10 on the year, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner at 3rd puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon. He was late there, strike 1. Swing and a chopper. He gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Start of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
That one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter,
Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a chopper to short. Rosario. Oh no, he threw it home. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Boog, not sure how he analyzed that one, so let's just chalk that up to maybe a big thumb. Okay, we won't mention it again.
One down. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one. Late with the swing there. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. It's a K from the Coltrane.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Judge rips that one, and it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's ripped to right down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. He's 2 for 2. On the ground to third. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's one away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Fly to left his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
In the air, center field. Grisham makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Sets him down looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Calvin Fauché. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Rice in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
First and second, one out. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3. Activity in the bullpen. Lake Bacher getting loose out there. Meyer getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Leading off, Xavier Edwards.
The second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Aye.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. So a man at first. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for the
One
Marlins,
out man at
the right
first.
fielder, number 32,
Heriberto Hernandez. The next up for the Marlins. To the right side. It's in and out of his glove. Oops, he came home with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's
The
2
batter,
aboard.
number 5, designated hitter Christopher Morel.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Ground ball to the right
Foul
side.
ball!
And foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. But
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Make it 6 shutout innings for him. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees,
the right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall.
Up next for the Yankees.
And at first,
The
next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
they made that double play look so easy, but it was.
For the Marlins,
Lake Bacher on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Maybe a little out
Ahmed.
front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side.
That's a base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And so the Marlins go with a new arm, Cade Gibson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Rice at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with 2 outs.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
And here is Austin Wells in the air left field. And that ends the inning. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jacob Marley.
Going 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Oh no, he threw it home, and he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Picks in the box again, takes a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Judge on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Still in total. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Right side, hard hit to first, and that is out number 2. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Nice grab over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. That's in for a strike. Cole into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
This one popped up. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Oops, he came home with it, and he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. 1 down. Now here is Heriberto Hernandez.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Burrell now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball,
Close
no.
one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Can't make the catch. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-1.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Last half of the 8th.
For Miami.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Max Meyer.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first.
Out of
Gets
there.
him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. We go to the ninth. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Up the middle, Rosario. Oh no, he threw it home.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Yep.
On the corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. Just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Hicks in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up. Swings through that. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Play ball.